yung ano natin, it's been discussed earlier what AI is. So basically, it's the simulation of human intelligence in machines, no? That are programmed to think and learn. And then, yeah, this had been discussed as well, what the key AI technologies are. So machine learning, we've been, in the GSIS, we've been doing this for a while, no? Yun nga, since Charmaine has mentioned that monitoring cybersecurity manually is quite difficult, especially when you are given a plantilla, that's what we call the positions in government, that is quite low compared to the other functional groups. So you have to be creative. So we're using machine learning. And recently, yun nga, last year, something came up, di ba? Itong mga natural language processing or the generative pre-trained AI type. And then you've seen yung mga other use cases nila like computer vision and robotics. So we're just waiting for the next iteration when possibly AI will take over the world. No? So yun yung ina-anticipate natin. So in government, what are we trying to do? So I can only talk about what our agency is doing. I'm sure the DICT will have their own agenda on AI, but sa amin, I'll be discussing what we are doing right now. But of course, in general, what are the other governments doing right now? So we've seen applications of AI in public safety and security. Diba? They use it for crime prediction, surveillance, mostly surveillance, emergency response. They're doing citizen services. This is one thing that we're trying to develop right now. Chatbots for public inquiries, automated form processing, personalized service delivery. Dito, it's a big impact, lalo na with how the Philippines is set up. We have so many dialects. So you can just imagine when a pensioner, instead of typing a query, will just say, "Nina yung pension ko." Yeah? Like that. And then the chatbot will reply in Kapampangan as well. So things like that. So it will make things easier for our stakeholders to be able to interact or get services from us. Healthcare, we've seen how the impact of AI was with healthcare, specifically during the pandemic. I think without AI, yung pandemic scenario with COVID, it will still be there right now. Pero what's more interesting here, of course, moving forward, yung mga sinasabi lang targeted medicine, even, I'm not sure no, kung AI-driven yung recent news na nakita ko na they'll be able to grow permanent teeth again kahit nawala na daw. Diba? Pero most probably yung research niya dun galing, di ba? Infrastructure and urban planning, of course, this one, I think, 90s pa naririnig na natin dito, di ba? We recall way back in the 90s, there's a pitch for the traffic systems, lalo na sa Makati, na AI-powered or intelligence-powered. So alam natin, matagal na yan. Environmental monitoring, AI for climate data analysis, pollution tracking, national resource management. If you've seen what the head of NVIDIA or si Jensen Huang has been doing, they are doing this, itong parang virtual earth where they can predict the weather eventually. Diba? Itong mga tinatawag nilang digital twin. So you can imagine the application of that, not only with your corporation, but even with the environment. So in doing so, hopefully you can get improved efficiency and productivity, enhanced decision-making with data-driven insights. Minsan kasi, if you're doing something, no, especially right now, when you are looking at the capabilities of AI, specifically si GPT-4o, you can load a document and get output from that document, whether it's an Excel file, it's a PDF file, it can summarize, get insights for you. So if you can do that, then it makes you a lot more efficient. It can provide cost reduction through automation. Maybe yung dating gumagawa nun could be 4 analysts and now it could be just 2 analysts. Pero sa government, mahirap tanggalin yung plantilla. So, pero sa private, that's easier. You just cut the di ba, yung staffing nun. And then of course, this is what we're looking at: improve public services and citizen satisfaction. We're really focusing on how we can deliver that, especially to our stakeholders. Of course, when you're doing this, there's always this dark side to it. No? So ano ba yung mga primary considerations for that? Data privacy and security concerns. Because when you use AI, of course, you expose the data. Kaya kami, right now, dun sa mga tinatawag namin chatbot, ano ba yung ginagamit namin na data for that? We're only limiting it to public data ngayon. So yung mga ginagamit namin for FAQ, dun nakalagay. So if you will ask the chatbot, how much will be my pension if my salary is this? Kaya niya sagutin. Pero kung sasabihin niya, si Sir 30, kailan magre-retire yan, it will not give that information. Of course, we have to be, ano pa ba yung ibang ginagamit namin dito? Like for our legal, we'll be setting up, kasi lalo na sa government, very active yung legal, no? So we're putting up an AI where we are taking all the Supreme Court related cases, which are mostly public documents, para pag may sinabi, meron bang similar case na ganito? Ano bang decision ng ganito on this case? So we can do that a bit faster. Pero of course, aside from that, yung data privacy and security concerns of our stakeholders, the next is yung ethical and legal considerations. We have to make sure that our employees are aware of yung limitations. So when ChatGPT became popular, the first thing that we did is we had an executive meeting. Is this something that we will allow? Or is this something that we will not allow? No? Of course, ating mga risks niya, misuse, over-reliance on AI, job displacement, bias, and fairness issues. Minsan may mga, si AI kasi, since it's still developing, may mga ibang scenarios that it's not able to respond to accurately. No? You've seen yung recent news on Google AI, like, how many rocks do I need to eat to be healthy? And sumagot si Google, di ba? Because there are some areas that they are not aware na ito pala hindi tama. To enable AI in government, marami rin kaming ginagawa. So, strategic planning and alignment with the goals. You have to have the right infrastructure, ensure data management and governance. And of course, dito, inanin natin, we don't want to be left behind sa ibang countries. No? We see a lot of advanced countries trying to leverage AI. No? So you could develop yung capabilities through training. No? So you develop the expertise in-house, get your people trained on it, start with small projects, start with simple use cases, and then maybe later on, try to scale them up. A case study sa Singapore, medyo a bit more advanced than us because they have their own policy on AI already. And their focus is on these two things: excellence and empowerment, focus on challenges of the time like health and climate change, and then empowerment to be able to use AI with confidence and trust. And what do we learn from them? No? So if we are looking at what Singapore did, they have a well-defined strategy. And it's not only the private sector, but also a lot of involvement from the private sector. And then you have to ensure transparency, fairness, and accountability so that the public could trust the AI system. And then of course, dito medyo behind tayo, no? Investing in talent, then data quality, and the infrastructure. The emerging AI technologies, so Gen AI, there's still a lot way to go. AI in cybersecurity, you hear all the cybersecurity tools ngayon, di ba? Even the firewalls, AI-powered na ang pinipitch nila sa atin. There's AI for environment, there's multimodal AI, meaning it can see, it can hear, di ba? So if you have ChatGPT subscription, you can talk to it, you can have it tell you a story or your kid a story before going to bed. Healthcare, data-driven data science, hyper-personalization, especially for healthcare then, Edge AI and Quantum AI. Future trends and opportunities, yung potential impact on government operations. No? We're looking to transform our systems right now, and every vendor that we're talking to, laging mini-mention itong AI-powered, AI capability. So I'm excited and nervous at the same time, no? Sa next iteration ni GSIS on how it will look like. Pero yun nga, this will definitely transform the services and operations. Hopefully we get it right so that we can assure this public safety and improve citizen engagement. The long-term vision, I think government should play a key role with AI. Government should promote innovation and adaptation to leverage AI's full potential. Diba yung mga ginagamit natin? GCash, for example, when you enroll, it's using AI. Even as we have that facial recognition in place. So talagang it's either we embrace it, and when we embrace it, we just have to be careful and we know the risks.